Yo, I'm back with another quick little video, and I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be going through the forecast of my morning, and then I'll be reviewing the price action that happened during New York. And yeah, just to get into it right away, starting off the daily time frame right here, we closed above constant encroachment, closed above the sell side liquidity, and we're respecting OTE zone of this range. And we also took out internal range liquidity, so now I was expecting external range liquidity, which is basically these all-time highs up here and these fair value gaps. And so basically 4-hour time frame, we came down lower into this 4-hour order block, which I was expecting a bounce from. We had all-time highs right here with some failure swings and low resistance liquidity above. Going to the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, we swept this low right here and tapped into this BPR. Below this low, we paired orders, and now it's basically bullish because we pushed higher from equilibrium of this range. And when we do that, it's usually a sign that we're going to be targeting the high of the range, the premium of the range, which is this high right here. And that was my DOL, as well as previous day high, which was, I believe, this high right here. Yeah, this high was a previous day high, and this was my short-term DOL for AM session, and this would have been PM session right here. So basically on the 15-minute, I was expecting us to run lower into 8:30 open, tap into the new week opening gap as well, this box right here, to eventually run higher and target these highs right here. We were bouncing off of a 15-minute fair value gap, as well as sweeping a 15-minute low, pairing orders right here to target buy side liquidity higher. And this is what I was expecting. I did take a trade, which I'll go into further right now. All right, so yeah, this is where we were at, and I was expecting us to basically run lower, create a market maker buy model, and run higher right after. And honestly, I did trade impulsively today, and I'll go into it right now. So yeah, so right at 9:30 we had this huge down move into this order block. This is exactly what I was expecting, and from here I was basically bullish, but I was honestly waiting for news, because if you look at the 1-minute time frame, I was initially looking to take a long at this inverse, but I never really take inverses, so I kind of waited until news, which was at 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. and we were just consolidating until news. I believe news hit near 10. So what happened here, we were accumulating, and I understood this down move as a manipulation. We started running lower. We created SMT at the lows with ES, and from here I was extremely bullish. After we got this huge up move higher, these 3 candles with the displacement and fair value gap in the middle, I was like, I'm going to take a trade off this breaker block right here. And something I did get caught up in is that this was the news candle, and this could actually be manipulation at the end of the day. And we didn't really have a high time frame SMT. We had a high time frame SMT on at the highs. I believe it was something like, yeah, NQ took out this high and ES didn't. We had an SMT like this, which at the time I wasn't really like paying attention to because it wasn't significant. We weren't in a high time frame PD array higher, so it wasn't really significant. And also, this was news candle. I believe I traded news too early, and this was the manipulation of the news. DXY at the time was looking pretty clear. Yeah, so DXY right here was looking pretty clear. It looked extremely bearish when I was taking the trade, but the candle didn't close, and this was also the news manipulation. So after this, DXY completely did a 180, reversed, and let me just find that picture real quick. Yeah, right here. DXY did a complete 180, reversed completely after news, and after this I basically got stopped out. I'll just go into it. So I entered at that at that breaker block right here and consolidated for a bit, eventually got stopped out. I'm pretty sure the SMT was gone after this. We had 2 to 2.5, but this was the previous leg. Okay, ignore that. Right, and I believe we consolidated pretty much throughout the whole day until I think it was like 2 a.m. where we actually got movement. We were just completely consolidating. I think I lost this trade. Number one, I was thinking impulsively. I was thinking about the money. I did not manage my risk well. I definitely risked a bit more than I should have. And that's because I was really confident from yesterday, the way I read price yesterday. I tape read these trades and I felt really confident that today would go higher and we wouldn't have accumulation that much. It looked pretty clear. It met my bias in the morning where it retested 8:30 open, retested new week opening gap, 15-minute order block. There was a lot of confluences and I think it was just a bad time to trade. I traded too quick right after news. I entered into a trade 5 minutes after news. And yeah, it was mostly low probability conditions because DXY was kind of running higher as well while NQ was consolidating. And DXY started running lower at the end of the day, tapped into 2.2 to 2.5. Now I think it's retracing into equilibrium. Yeah, it's retraced into equilibrium. Yeah, I think I took a trade a little too early. And yeah, other than that, throughout the day, we came down lower, I think one more time, taking out this low. Actually, yeah, I don't think we took out this low either. This low was protected and we accumulated here, kind of just consolidated, and then we finally started breaking out. Let's see. I think it was around 2 a.m. where we actually started running higher. Yeah, just around, 2 p.m. I mean. Yeah, 2 p.m. took out my DOL, and then this is previous day high up here. So it just kept running. And I think I just traded at a bad time, traded too close to news. I didn't manage my risk well, and I was too confident in this playing out that I tried risking a little more than I should have. And yeah, I think this entry would have been kind of clean. So we're in this 15-minute order block right here, 8:30 open. We had an SMT right here with ES, and we started breaking out of this range right here, closing above this high. Started breaking out even higher right here. I think a trade somewhere right here on this order block, something like this. I would probably have put my stops down here. Even these are equal lows, so I would have been cautious about that. But a trade like this would have been pretty nice. I would have probably just targeted DOL. But let's see standard deviations. Yeah, 2 to 2.5 lines up pretty nicely. But yeah, other than that, I think I gotta start realizing the conditions we're in, not trading too close to news. And yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it.